And then after we beat them, I said, aren't you glad we beat them?
You need 2 cookies? You gotta have 1 for each hand.
It's a good cookie, huh?
I'll pop one too.
So how did your chickens do?
Emma got 5th place and Jessica got 8th. So we did really well.
I didn't have any Indian coffee yet.
So you think the man's right here, is he?
Yeah, how's that? She's on.
Is this still lightweight out here? Or is this heavyweight?
It's medium.
It's medium.
Oh, Robert.
You sound like you.
One's out. Saying out because he wants to talk about her.
Very interesting class here in our medium weights, and we land on these 2 kind of belted hogs here to start our class, and there's some differences and there's some discussion and debate if you want to talk about them, and I guess the way I see it is it's just one that's maybe just a little more complete. I just think this one has a few more wow factors, a few more bells and whistles if you want to say. When this one came out of the gate, this one hit me extremely hard. You talk about one that has a Kodak moment from the side. When you take that one to a backdrop, that one will take a killer picture. There is no doubt in my mind that one is as good looking a hog as we're quite going to see today. Height the shoulder, look up front, extension, length of face, and then you get on top of that one, and that one just opens up really well right there through her blade, back through her hip, and I guess just really square. Drop in behind that one. She's as square as you can make her from the top of her hip down to her hog to the ground, and I like that about her. You want to nitpick this one? It's a pet peeve of mine. That's what took me a while to make sure I wanted to use this one, is I need to change her front feet. She's a little bit weak on those front passions. You know, if we were showing in a deeper shavings, I might never see that, but in this harder dirt arena, that kind of, shows itself a little bit, but young lady does a nice job getting her hog out and getting presented. That's just an awful good hog to start the class. Skin and hair's dialed in, you done a really nice job. Hog in second, nothing to take away from your hog, young lady. This is an extremely high quality gilt. The rear 2/3 of this one are just extremely, really good. You get on top of that one, she opens up so good in the center part of her cavity there. She's a little bit better if you want to really study her upper rib and her fore rib than her class winner. I see this one maybe just a nickel frailer in her overall foot and bone and makeup. Maybe not as tall right there at that corner shoulder. Maybe we can strengthen her right there at the bottom side of her jaw and her skull, just stout her just compared to that class winner. That's an awful good hog to stand in the second hole. Solid Black Bear comes in third, and one that you really appreciate for the amount of muscle and product that this guy has. He's sound. I love his range of motion. He can just go and go. I promise you this young lady can walk this hog for a long time. As I study the top 3, this one no doubt is the one that runs downhill the most for me. I need to hook him just a nickel higher right there at the top side of his shoulder. I love his shape and his power. We can just fix him in a spot or 2. We can probably move him up. Bluegill here coming in 4th is one that, man, I wish that this gill would just come out and be looser made in her overall structure and motion. I love the look this one has from the side. She's a big, stout, rugged kind of hog. I love her forearm, her skull. Just kind of go better for me as we get out here and we ask her to just keep going across this ring. She's just a nickel too tight to move her up much higher for me, but I really like a lot of things about her. If you would put your hands together, let's congratulate all these kids as they go